Hey, everybody. Welcome to a very special bonus bitch. Just minutes ago, I was talking to the Bank sisters. You guys should check that out. That was awesome. They were everything I was hoping they would be. They're very cool and fun. And that was a lot of fun. So you guys should check that out. And then Jesse texted me earlier today and said that he had written a new piece. I'm like, well, we can do a bonus bitch. So here we are. This is our little bonus bitch episode for the night. Jesse Jett's got so you're gonna do the new one and then also two other things, right? From inauguration gift. I think you're muted, dude. Jesse, you're muted.
You're muted on StreamYard.
And we're back. Okay, sorry about that. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do the new piece, which is so far just spoken word. Like I just wrote it a few hours ago. It'll definitely be a song, but who knows what kind. So yeah, I'll be doing that and two songs off of Inauguration Gift that I've never played live before. So yeah, it should be fun. So yeah, again, thank you for letting me do this last minute because
yeah. Of course. If I have the time, we'll take the time. You know?
I told someone earlier, like this piece has a few lines that I wasn't going to be able to sleep until I got to read aloud. So I really needed this.
I'm excited. It's one of those days too, so it's always
good.
Right? So are you doing the new one first then? Or do you want to like?
It's up to you. Do you want to save the new one for last? Do the couple songs first and then close out on the new spoken word? I don't know. That's kind of tempting.
All right. Let's do that. Well, however you want to do it. I don't know.
Okay.
I've not heard it, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll close out on that one.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Which ones are you doing? I forget.
We're going to start with Beneath the Ice.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah, I can't believe I've never done this on Facts on the Ground or on anything before, considering this is the one that I actually decided to make like a quote unquote video for.
Yeah.
Which is just me in my backyard in the snow, but on a very small bench.
Yeah. Michigan snow.
Right. Yeah, cool. It's been ridiculous. We've been hovering around single digit lately. It's
it's 9 here right now. Earlier it was 3. Oh, done. I hate winter so bad. Oh, I hate winter. Oh.
All right, this is Beneath the Ice. When some people talk about a he, they mean Christ. When I talk about a he, then I really mean Biden. And when I say talk about, I really mean scream like I'm trapped beneath the ice. Scream like I woke up from a dream where the memory resurfaced that I voted for Obama twice. And then I saw the ballots flash before my eyes like the futures of a couple thousand Middle Eastern children that Obama wiped out via drone strike. And took them out early so we wouldn't have to wait until their wedding night. And this had been the only man we lauded as a decent moral president till we decided W was fine. Decided he was not the man who whittled down our privacy or stuck us in Iraq for the rest of time. Now we see him in a different light. And all it took to whitewash the shame of his war crimes was snuggling Obama's wife. Never mind our soldiers, they should know a measly fucking thank you and discount at Applebee's is fair trade for PTSD and a life of lost sleep while they're cuddling their trauma tight. And never mind a lost generation due to birth defects we buried in the soil, so Iraqi kids are born without a way to shut their eyes, or born with half their organs hanging out their sides. God, we won't try to fix them, but we'll doctor up the image of the man who firebombed them in the night. Cause fuck it, man, the Raytheon stock is out of sight. And who's got the time to do more for the poor outside when it's warmer in here and there's Dom on ice? And meanwhile, half a mile down your drinking glass, there fizzles out a disappearing middle class who never seems to surface. They just keep on taking water, but they never get to drown because they can't afford a service. So when I talk about a he, if I really mean Biden, I will scream it with a spite that lights a fire in my central nervous. I scream it like I'm one in many millions, and you're pairing you on ice bucket, begging you for scraps, scratching at the surface. Who never seems to surface. Just keep on taking water and never get to drown, 'cause I can't afford a service. Begging you for scraps, scratching at the surface. Just begging you for scraps, scratching at the surface. And that's Beneath the Ice.
Yep, fire. Hi,
Good
Cynic.
job.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
That's, we get to hear from Sleepy so often. When Sleepy chimes in, I feel like that's like the extra badge of honor. That's the like Ron Swanson coming up and giving you dap. I just like it's a big
I
deal.
love that Sleepy's
Thanks,
here.
Sleepy.
Sleepy hasn't been here for a while, and I love
I
that
know, and
Sleepy's
even when
here.
he is,
I've had a rough day. I wanted to hang out.
Yeah. I
Thank you,
get
man.
that.
Seriously, that means a lot.
Yeah, it's cool to have you here. Yeah. What else are you doing from inauguration gift?
At home with the Kissingers.
Oh, that's right.
Which one day I'm going to play this and do the transition right into Red Pilled too, because it'd be really fun to try to just, because on the album it just cuts right in. And I didn't intend that. I just like having abrupt ending songs. And when I did the lineup, I listened through, and that transition from that into Red Pilled, it hits that soft piano chord right after a really clippy ending on At Home with the Kissingers, and I love that. That was a very
you should play
accidental.
that. You should play that whole album all the way through on my show one day.
Oh, that'd be insane.
I'm
And
just saying.
I've been toying with actually playing a backing track and trying to, because there are a couple songs that it would be so much better. Something like Amendment 13 or like Permafrost. It's like 5 minutes, and it kind of needs something more than just whatever I can muster on acoustic. It'd be a fun challenge. So, but yes, I will take you up on that. Let's sometime. I think
that would be fun. Gosh,
we already passed up the 1 year anniversary of it, which is crazy. But
shoot, we should have done it then.
Yeah, right. Well, we'll do. We'll fudge the date. Nothing matters anymore. We can just say it was in March.
That's true. COVID time. It's COVID time or something. We'll just say that. Since we missed it. Whatever. We'll make some shit up to make ourselves feel better about it.
Oh man.
Oh, that's
okay.
Funny.
So
I'm so excited you're playing this. Actually, okay.
Yeah, I love the song. It's short, but I wanted it to stay short. But oh man, someone, I can't remember who it was. I think it may have been Anna Mayers that quoted back something being bootlicker, Stockholm hostage, liberal masochism, and that was one of my favorite moments ever on Twitter, was seeing that line back at me. Okay,
yeah.
This is At Home with the Kissingers. Told to come alone. Joe said if you vote for him, he'll abdicate his throne as the father of the crime bill, soul of Jim Crow. Proud to live and vote as a strong Thurman clone. If he tried to kiss your daughter with the camera rolling, he'll try more than kissing her alone. Then he'll cozy up with Jill for a photo like a portrait of the Kissingers at home. You know I hate to kill the messenger, but if it's gotta go, we can FaceTime and I'll slit its throat while it stares into the phone. Like if you don't know kitten, now you know that this is where austerity has gotten us. This is all that palpable excitement for a 20-year wait on forgiveness for your student loans. But a distraction's a distraction, and it's time to see some action. So here's one last song for Joe, before I try to keep his name out of the lyrics in my phone, and try to shift the focus to our senators and everyone in Congress who is all too happy to be hidden while we're wasted to the bone. And it is not food insecure, it's starvation. It lurks in almost half the country's homes. So if you plan to lay down, hold your nose and vote for Joe, have the guts to admit that you chose to submit, and that you decided lending your support to a pedophile must be a step towards hope. And then a vote for a man who spent his whole life implementing laws that dehumanized people of color is a vote against fascism. When you know damn well he's just a kinder, dumber face on the same white nationalism. Throw babies, throw away your scruples with the memories of your activism. And watch your weak resistance usher in a fucking cataclysm. Elect a bigot war pig and say you're gonna push him into pacifism. That's some bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. God, that's some fucking bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. Baby, that's some fucking bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. That's some fucking bootlicker Stockholm hostage liberal masochism. That's some fucking. Oh God!
Good job. Good job. That's a fun one.
That is a fun one.
Thank you.
That is a great line. That really is a great line. Oh
man.
yes, and I love oh, hold on, let me find the best part.
Oh shit. That reminds me, I'm going to send you this new piece so you can have the lyrics.
Yes, please, because I like having the lyrics. You know that. I do like having the lyrics. It's helpful to me. My ADHD is a little difficult with this stuff. Yeah, when you know damn well he's just a kinder, dumber face on the same white nationalism.
And that I touch on that in this this new piece, which I just texted to you. So it's in one big.
Oh, okay.
That you know, owning up to the fact that what a lot of people wanted was just someone different. They really don't care if it was the same. We got the same shit, if not worse than what we got with Donald Trump. They just didn't want to look at the same person anymore. And a lot of people are really showing that that's really all they were after, and they got that, and now they're content to just fuck off.
Yeah,
And
I was just talking
not.
about this kind of with the Bank sisters. Like,
Yeah.
they're the same. They're the same. There's no difference between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. I mean, it's a different cover on the same book. Period. It's and it's so obvious, and it's so it's painful. We have a system in which Donald Trump and Joe Biden were the two options we were left with.
Exactly.
That's not a good sign.
And the fact
That's
that
not a good
alone
thing.
wasn't enough for people to realize we don't get to choose.
That's
the choice
terrible.
is made for us, you know?
Yes. And if
But
the
people are
choice
used to
is
that.
made
Again,
for us, and
you
that's
know,
the choices we were given.
And that's what we get that same illusion of choice in healthcare. We get, you know, we think that we have some say in what we get, but insurance tells us what doctors we can see, what's covered, what you know, procedures you can have done, etc. It's all at their whim. It's horse shit.
Yeah, it's some turd in an office making medical decisions for you. They're not a doctor. They've never seen you. They've never met you, but they're going to make your medical decisions for you
And they don't
based
give
on
a shit
profit.
what your doctor says. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a terrible system. I don't know who thought that was the smart thing.
You're getting me all pumped up for this one. I needed it. That's good.
Okay. All right. I can. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I wrote this today. I had a piece that I found that I'd just written a few lines for that I came close to finishing. I added some stuff to actually posted a little clip, just an excerpt of some of the text the other day. And today was the first time that something just start to finish happened, and it happened just in a burst. And that's usually that first piece when I haven't written in a while is like that disgusting video of the dam being opened up after a long time. All of a sudden it's just like I just start writing. It's nonstop. I literally, it almost gets frustrating because like if I form a thought, I try to form a rhyming something off of whatever couple words pop in my head, and it's hard to turn that off sometimes.
Yeah.
And my wife can tell too. She'll look at me and she'll be like, "Oh God, you're doing it, aren't you? I can tell you're doing it right now."
You did the song for Free the Truth. Like it was like 30 minutes, maybe.
Which man, can I give Jimmy a shout out again? Because that video was so good. That was so awesome.
Yeah,
and I especially
awesome.
I have to use that clip of Gloria just saying like, "Oh, this already slaps for front of
yeah,
fuck already" or something. So
usually, I don't know why, but usually when you start the timer thing, that mutes everybody's mic. So I don't know why it even picked
I'm so glad it didn't. Seriously, that was a godsend. I loved it.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah,
okay,
it was. Yeah,
it's a good video. Good song, good video.
This is this will end up being a song off of the next actual album I do after my acoustic thing, and it will be called The Grift. This is the first piece for it. This is called The Oil Baron Rescue Plan. It couldn't have been me, sir. I was front row in my AOC t-shirt, foie gras sucking on a press release, sir. Head down, fourth shot, good little sheep, sir. Sit down, sweetie. The adults are going to speak first. They trust the science and they're terrified of research. Here to thank our healthcare heroes they've been feeding to the burnout feet first. Till suddenly they dip mid-shift, take a header off a bridge. Such a shame. They were really such a sweet nurse. Now they'll never get the card and slice of pizza meant to thank them for their teamwork. Now they'll never get the baggie full of Chex Mix, which would be the one reward they'd see for the moms they had to intubate and countless cries of grief since we've been haunted by the specter of the C word. Now all the applause for our healthcare heroes rings a very hollow note because we played it out like Freebird. Add the ones and zeros, and our fragile checks and balances are checks for all the wealthy who have such unholy talents that we think it's patriotic that we've all got zero balances, and re-elect Pelosi so she'll face our toughest challenges, which is analogous to water for a drowning man. Nancy disregards our impoverished with a spiteful and dismissive little waving of her withered hand. 'Cause 500,000 freezing on the streets is Biden's winter plan. And I bet you swore they told you you were voting for a different man. But really all you wanted was a different man. It didn't make a difference if he finishes the previous inhabitants' agenda and starts auctioning protected land. Biden's born to leap at any war a donor's check demands. Turns out you can't cure human greed once it infects a man. Once they lose respect for human life and focus all their efforts on the oil baron rescue plan. What are we to Hecuba or Hecuba to us that if she's starving we should give a damn? Why should we be moved to tears if someone isn't eating? We won't even recognize that food's essential to our being. It's just us and fucking Israel who will not guarantee that food's a basic human right because starvation is our favorite tool of genocide disguised as sanctioned democratic healing. That's me in the corner, losing my religion, gouging out my eyes and dancing on the ceiling. And Jesus fucking Christ, what a feeling. That's it.
That's amazing.
Great job.
Thank you.
That's me in the corner, losing my religion,
I
gouging out
particularly
my
like
eyes and dancing
you
on the
had a
ceiling.
Freebird reference in there.
Yes, that was like I'm gonna have to, you know me,
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna have
was
to
it?
go like read that again.
Now all
And-
the applause
yeah.
for our healthcare heroes rings a very hollow note because we played it out like Freebird.
Yeah,
Yeah. I wish it
Dude,
wasn't
that's
sad
such
that
a good
kills the
line.
funny, but
yeah, that's such a good line.
and it honestly, when I used specter of the C word, obviously I meant coronavirus, and it wasn't until like later when I was looking over it for like spelling errors that I realized, oh, specter of communism, and like I should have fucking thought of that, and I really didn't. I was just like very one track, like, oh, COVID reference. That's a cutesy way of saying COVID without saying COVID, you know.
Yeah.
But,
That's it.
So.
There's so many. Oh,
and I wish that the baggie full of Chex Mix was an exaggerated reference, but honestly, we've seen just as demeaning of shit given to healthcare workers on Twitter. You see people post like, here's your pet rock, here's your
Christmas
know,
bonus is like a pack of instant coffee and
Yeah.
a Band-Aid or
Exactly,
something. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
basically what you get.
so
Yeah.
insulting, and the fact that
Oh.
people don't realize that something like that is more of an insult to someone.
Well, now they wanna
than some
fire
cute
them.
Gesture, you know, it's just
Now you want to fire them.
yeah. Yep.
I mean, oh, I hate it here. This timeline is the worst timeline.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really is the worst timeline. You know, we sent, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yep.
That's a really good song, though. So this is going to be a whole other album, then.
Yeah. Yeah. After I do the
Yay!
like I finally got my mic situation figured out that I can actually record again, because for a while it was not happening.
Well, you like do this shit in your car.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I plug everything into my phone. Well, my actual input jack for my phone has got so much give in it now that the mic can't connect. So I thankfully have an old iPad that works well enough that I can utilize GarageBand on it. So yeah, so we're gonna be a go to start recording for the acoustic stuff.
And yeah, in the meantime, I'm already putting together lyrics for the grift.
I love that. The grift. That's amazing. I love it already. That's great. That's gonna
Fantastic
be
title.
that's gonna be funny. Oh, I'm so tired that we're just having this conversation with the Bank Sisters were on. I'm so tired of the word grift, especially when it's somebody, like some millionaire streamer who's
Yeah.
trashing activists and like saying they're grifting.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm so over it. I'm so over that shit. I really am. It's painful. Ugh.
So yeah, there's a song in particular for that called The Grift that I kind of lean hard into that, and like, okay, if I had a grift, what is it? Is it just like being the crying guy, or in this guy? I just roll with that and have an awful lot of fun with it. So I'm really excited to get that song finished.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
mean, grifting's like an interesting thing, though. Really, like, I mean, we were
Yeah.
kind of discussing the psychology behind like what makes a person, because there are legitimate grifters.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
But yeah, it's just
And
it's kind of fascinating to think about.
For me, the determining factor I see a lot online is whether someone is willing to have a conversation or how quickly someone's kind of a hard block. If you're trying to kind of just preserve your image and you don't want the opportunity to be proven wrong about something, or if you have those walls up, then it definitely seems like you're more trying to just keep an image intact than be willing to like learn. So
Yeah.
and I also feel like you have to be making money to be a grifter, which again, I'm keeping myself honest. I'm nice, nice and
Well,
Hey,
and I don't
Minnie
necessarily.
needs to give you one of them bags back there.
Yeah, you can have one.
have one up on my mantle.
Yeah.
I should.
But I mean, I don't even think that, like, even just making money, I don't necessarily think that that's a bad thing. I do think it's very hard once you start. We were talking about this earlier too, but once you start making money, once it starts becoming your source of income, there is like a natural inclination to self-censor because you want to appeal to the broadest base of people.
For sure.
And so I think that it's just kind of natural, and that sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, we see it all the time. And I just think that that's something we have to be mindful of. So
yeah,
I think it's okay to make money though on it. I mean, I don't, but I don't like fault anybody who's trying to, it is hard. Like, it's work, like putting together content,
for sure. Yeah. If you're wanting
researching
to make
stuff, having like scheduling, all of that stuff, it's work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and nobody's forcing you to contribute to anybody's Patreon. There's no force involved there. You can, whoever you want to contribute to, you can contribute to. So I don't know. It does have its own issues though, its own set of issues. Anytime that you put money in, anytime there's money,
it's murky.
Yeah. Just, it is the way it is. Welcome to capitalism. That's really the problem. It's welcome to capitalism. It makes everything weird, stupid. I don't know.
Side note, I've taken to doing a good bit more samples towards this next album, like I did on the virus, and I'm definitely using the well, if you can't trust the CIA, who do you trust?
Right.
That was such an amazing moment in time. Oh,
that's so good.
It is so good. That is
again. I forgot who ridiculous fool said that.
Oh, what's his name? Hunter Avalon.
Oh,
yeah, Hunter Avalon. That was the streamer that Nico.
Is that? I'm so bad at names.
It implies
right.
an equal fight on both sides, and like Nico didn't even have to. Like, the kid was just destroying himself.
Yeah, that's funny. That happens a lot. It's
that
funny every
That's
time.
Some Stockholm syndrome shit right there.
Yeah, that is Stockholm syndrome type stuff. It's weird. All the I don't know, the tribalism, the teams. It's all very weird. I don't know, but yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. We need to get that. I need to get that on a shirt, I think.
If you don't trust the CIA, who do you trust?
I think I need that on a shirt, actually. I'm pretty sure I need that on a shirt.
So good.
If you can't trust the CIA, who can you trust? I'll wear it.
Man, again, seriously, thank you so much for just like throwing together the impromptu chance for me to come.
I mean, it's always cool to.
when I have something like that, I'm just so excited about it. I gotta get
it out
before I can sleep or move on to the next thing. So
I feel you. Yeah, it's always good to have. I mean, like it's like a little mini concert,
right?
You know, we're all stuck inside, so I love live music. So if anybody else like performs stuff, I'm always down. Seriously, I love listening to new music and all that stuff.
One night we'll have to do it. Like I'll just hang out and play covers, and we'll just kind of chill out and
Yes, can we do that?
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Like just have like a hangout.
So
who could we need a list of who else we can have for that, because I think that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yay. Staff party. Just kind of get everybody together.
I need more fun in my life. Seriously, shit sucks. You know, it does. Shit sucks.
It's true.
It's only going to get worse. There's only going to be more suck.
It's good to have something to look forward to. We have fun here.
I feel terrible because everything I ever talk about is really depressing.
Somebody's got to do it.
Oh, why me though? It's the worst. Okay, it's the worst though. Really, we do try to laugh about it though, because we have to. You have to.
It's true. I bring the chuckles. That's what I do.
Chuck, I'm gonna start calling you Chuckles now. 100%. I'm gonna start calling you Chuckles now.
I mean, it's a pretty good nickname.
That's a good nickname.
Here's Chuckles for another song about birth defects in the rap. Get it, Chuckles.
That is perfection. That's 100% your name now. I hope you know that really did just happen. That is officially your name. Oh goodness. I'm upset that Maggie didn't stick more with Magnus. Sky called him Maggie one time, but then right after that she got kicked off of Twitter. So I think it's a conspiracy that Magnus got her kicked off of Twitter so that she wouldn't call him Maggie, because I was like, that's gonna stick, you know, and he's like, no, it's not. Yeah. I've called it a couple of times, but that was a Sky thing. Yeah, you're totally Chuckles.
That could be worse nicknames. I've had worse nicknames.
Me too.
Oh goodness. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to play for us?
Unfortunately, I have to get up at like the ass crack of dawn. So
I know. I'm trying not to take up too much of your time because I figured you had shit. It's a weekday.
Which again, thank you for squeezing me in, because that was the perfect little.
Make sure you stick around for a minute, Misty.
Yeah. I got you, dude. All right. So everybody, do you want to? Okay. So Bandcamp. Yep. I'm pretty sure I put that in the description already. It was again last minute, so maybe I forgot to. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if honestly.
Not, I can add them later though. Whatever. But yeah, he has a Bandcamp. Anything else you have coming up? Do you want to tell people about?
Not really. No, that's about it.
No.
Just,
okay.
Yeah, getting ready to start recording the acoustic stuff. So. Which
Yay.
will just be acoustic versions of stuff that I've been playing on shows. After I started playing stuff from Virus and Inauguration Gift, so many of them just became totally different songs acoustic, and I wanted the collection of those. So it'll be just kind of the best of both of those acoustic, and it'll be called The Variant. So
I need theme songs for all the shows, dude.
Yes. Oh, I've already got my samples cut out for Bitch.
No.
It's gonna be fantastic. So I kind of want just like the vibe of like switching radio stations and like each one being triggered by you saying like, this is such a weird show, and all of a sudden it going in some very different direction for a minute, because it can have very many forms. You know, sometimes it's a legitimate airing of grievances on a heavy topic. Sometimes it's just fun goofing off. It's just, you never know. It's the wild card event. So
dude, I've been saying that.
I feel like
Nico was very early on in this show, and I said that in Nico's show many times, but it was a weird show. Like we went from talking about like NBA to our cats to like we had like a very long conversation about cats. Like it was a very and I kept saying, this is a weird conversation.
It's wild card.
Yeah, I don't know, I like it.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna make the most unhinged theme song I possibly can.
We'll see
it's gonna be fantastic. I have no doubt.
I'm very excited for this. I am very excited for this. Okay. Other than no, I don't know. All right. I don't think I have anything. We have, what's today? Wednesday. So tomorrow I have Free the Truth at 4. Nice. And then Friday I have Facts on Friday at 4 and a vigil at 9. And on Free the Truth tomorrow, we are having Deepa Driver on the show.
Very nice.
I'm very excited. I love Deepa Driver.
Awesome.
So she's gonna come on and talk to us, explain the Assange stupidity, just continued ridiculousness. So we've already talked about it a little bit on a couple other shows, but there's obviously other things to digest and pick apart. So, and then also there's probably some more Ola Benny stuff. That's what we have on Free the Truth tomorrow. That's gonna be, I love Deepa, so that's gonna be great. 4:00 on KRTD Media. And I think that's it. I don't know. I'm always forgetting something. So but I'm on Twitter. You guys can find me there. I tweet stuff when I do stuff. Sometimes I forget. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Let's be real. All right. Thanks everybody in the chat. We love you. Thanks for hanging out. Jesse, thanks for coming. Thanks for texting me or calling me.
For having me.
Yeah, it's always a good time. And Sleepy, I'll hang out. I'm glad you mentioned it because I was probably gonna
It'll literally take us less than 5 minutes.
I know it's cool. But I probably would. Never mind. All right. Anyway, bye guys. We love you. We love you.
Bye.